Do you want to open the show this week?
What I do?
You just say, hey guys, this is a CFoD show. I'm your commissioner, Tommy Vereen. And this over here, this loser, this fucking piece of shit who can't do anything except for maybe win Xboxes, is Danny McCormick. How you doing, Danny?
Hey guys, this is Commissioner Tommy Vereen, and over here, this fucking loser, this fucking piece of shit who can't do anything except for maybe win Xboxes and lose games, Danny McCormick. I forgot the rest of what he fucking said, but I think
I'm doing pretty good, Tommy. Oh, you didn't finish it right.
I wasn't done yet, you fucking asshole. Danny McCormick, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
How was that? Was that good?
That was good. Now maybe for reals? Maybe less cuss words.
Hi guys, I'm Tommy Vereen, and this is Danny McCormick.
Hi, you're watching the CFoD show. Go fuck yourself. Oh.
Hey guys, that's right. It's Tommy and Danny back from our week-long hiatus, and boy, what a week off it was, Danny. I know I needed it. How about you?
I don't know about a week off. Basically the rest of the season off.
Well, yeah, you still have the bitch bracket to play for. You can get that bitch belt. Add that to your
James probably
your mantle.
James probably did something to it.
Probably, but hopefully it still exists anyway.
But anyway, since Tommy's terrible at driving a show, I'm going to say, hey, look, we have 2 new people here on this page.
That's right, we do. One of them is mine.
Yeah.
He was our MVP of this week, because obviously the MVP would come from my team, because my team's fucking stacked right now, and it's awesome.
How many points were you projected?
Enough to win, and I got enough to win.
164 or something? That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and it was a strong defensive week, and I got the 3 points necessary to win. 13 of which came from my boy Will Lutz up here. So
very nice.
So thank you.
I like
Will.
how he's actually number 3 because he won by 3.
That's how much we won by. And every time he kicks a field goal, he gets 3 points. Plus 2 if it's a 50-yarder. And that was pretty cool.
Only 1 if it's after a touchdown.
Oh. And then we had Alshon Jeffrey over here who had a monster week because we didn't have a show last week. Alshon Jeffrey was the MVP the week before for Ashley, winning her a close matchup. So,
speaking of which, didn't you want to get rid... Not speaking of which, that was a terrible segue. But anyways, didn't you want to get rid of the kicker position?
Well, I mean, I may have brought it up. That's an interesting. But here you go. There's all the more reason why we should get rid of the kicker, because it gave me another win, and I know that makes everyone very happy.
All right. So. Well, anyways, instead of playing our normal highlights package of said MVPs, just go fucking watch ESPN.com or NFL.com.
I mean, he kicked a ball and it went through the yellow things. What do you really need to see? No offense, Will, of course.
Look, he's emulating the yellow things.
He's pretty damn happy about it. Yeah, it's almost just like that. Just imagine a ball going through his arms. His arms.
I have a little story to tell. Behind the scenes CFoD here. Our MVP candidates, we have about 2 or 3 every week, and usually it's me and Tommy, and we call them on a conference call because conference. All the pre-show meetings. Mm-hmm. So this week we actually did have a couple other good nominees, but we talked to Will Lutz before, and we just had to pick him as our MVP. He's just so
personable.
He was just so humble.
Great guy. He was very happy. You could tell it was the first time he'd ever won an award in his life.
Yeah.
So he definitely met
as a Saint, I don't see him win. Well, actually, this year they're doing good, but
no, they are. He's kicking lots of field goals. He might win an award. Who knows? But I don't think kickers get a lot of glory. So he was happy to be mentioned, and in fact, I believe he's the first ever kicker to win the CFoD MVP award.
Yeah, since we've only done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 5 times last year. So like 15.
That. Yeah, so congratulations.
Last year, Monday Night Football won it. And
Randall won it.
And the Eagles' defense.
Yeah, we've had some random winners, especially none randomer than Randall, but still, it's a prestigious award.
Look at Randall hiding behind Deshaun Watson.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how he got the award to begin with, and neither of them are any good anymore. So that's right, Randall. Just whipped your ass all over St. Louis
because of that guy.
Of that guy up here.
Ooh, I can almost touch him.
I just poked his butt.
Yep. All right, on to set number 2.
Sure, let's go to set number 2 before we do anything else that's weird.
Oh, we'll do more weird stuff. Like, look at last week.
That's what your mama said. Weird stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't got to press the button in 2 weeks, Danny.
3, because I don't think you pressed it in the last episode.
No, I didn't. It's been I got some making up to do this week. But man, that week off was nice. I needed the week off just to get away from trade alerts because it kept me pretty busy posting trade alerts 3 times a day for the last 2 months. So that's finally done. No more trades.
Maybe we could have had Baron do that since he's our producer.
Baron's busy producing and such.
That's true.
The people want to hear from the commissioner.
But anyways, is there anything you want to say about last week? Because I'd like to move on to standings.
Well, I mean, we just got here. There's plenty to talk about from last week. Yeah, we had a lot of good games in there. None better than, maybe one slightly better than mine and Randall's, which came down to the wire. But I did emerge victorious, bringing me to 7-3, bringing Randall down to 7-3. And then how about the tie from Randall or from Alan and Justin?
Yeah.
First time Alan's been projected to win all year long, and he tied.
And he didn't lose.
He pulled a Randall. Good job, Alan. And then Ashley just continuing on her freight train rolling through the league, the first team to officially clinch a playoff spot.
She's unstoppable. I told you, she's my pick to win it all.
You picked her to be the clusterfucker when she was 3-0.
I don't remember this.
Well, she is the clusterfucker, but she could be the clusterfucking champion if things go her way.
Ooh, the first ever.
The first ever clusterfucker to champion? Is it possible?
I believe it is.
But regardless, congratulations to Ashley for clinching the playoff spot. I'm sure the other 5 teams will do it this week. We'll see how that goes. But we basically know who's going to the playoffs.
Oh, really? Who? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
Ashley, Josh, Randall, Jeff, me, and Cody.
Me.
No, not you. You're silly. You gave all your good players to me.
I gave 1 to Josh.
And so what? If you have 9 picks in the first 2 rounds, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Do you know how to count to 4?
No, I don't. I don't waste time counting.
Okay,
I'm too busy winning games.
Can we go to standings now?
Sure.
I already did.
I can count to 7 because that's how many wins I have.
Nice. How many wins does Ashley have?
Ashley has 1 more than that. But you know what else 7 is? That's the number of losses you have.
Yeah,
so,
I like losses.
So we hold that. I can tell. You're quite familiar with them. So yeah, there's the standings. Basically what we all just said right there. Pretty sure those top 6 are staying in the top 6. Pretty sure those bottom 6 are staying in the bottom 6.
What I think is pretty funny is the fact that because they tied, now both of them can pass me this week.
Hashtag dark horse. Called it.
All right. Anyways, on to our next segment. Emails and voicemails.
All right.
CFoD, emails, and voicemails.
That's right, voicemails and emails. Time to hear from the CFoD Nation, and boy did they reach out to us this week. I saw the inbox was full, we had plenty of voicemails, so a lot to choose from. Danny, who are we starting with?
I did not get around to importing in any of them.
You didn't get around to doing any of them?
No, I was playing around with the Will Lutz cutout, and I just didn't really care.
Danny, you didn't care. The people are reaching out to us for information. That's why they watch the show. They want to be heard.
No, you're right. The way the league's going, I'm just kind of done, and I let my responsibilities lapse.
Danny, we talked about this. This happens every year when your team goes south and you officially get eliminated from the playoffs, which happens every year. But once that happens, you stop caring about the show and things go off the rails.
I'm sorry.
You have duties as a show host to get this done and to produce for the people who are still in it, like me.
Yep.
So
this is one of people's favorite segments, I know, and I dropped the ball. I'm sorry. Can I just get a week pass and we'll take it up? We'll do double duty next week.
You get 1 pass.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Fine.
Thank you.
All right.
So on to the serious minute. Did you bring the glasses?
I did not bring the glasses. So fair enough. Touche. We'll both be better next week.
All right.
Fuck up of the week.
Baby, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up. This time I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Baby, you fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up.
All right, here we go. The judiciary is ready to...
After reviewing the play, the Chicago runner advancing toward the goal line lost control of the football and the ball hit the pylon. Therefore, he did not step out of bounds. It is a touchback. It will be Green Bay's ball, first down.
Well, Chris Phelan, you were the one that brought it up.
Yeah.
And Dean Blandino right there along with you. Wow. Shocking.
So, yeah, I guess that's considered a touchback.
Yeah, it is. And it was a poor decision by John Fox to challenge that.
Wait, that was a challenge?
That was a challenge.
Oh.
He would have gotten away with that at the 4-yard line had he not thrown the
I thought it was.
flag.
I thought it was a touchdown that then they reviewed and then found out it was a touchback.
No.
So it was.
He was ruled out at the 4, and then but he
Oh.
dove for the pylon and loses the ball right before he hits the pylon, which
That is
a touchback.
That is quite the fuck up to challenge and call back your own possession of the ball.
Indeed. He was like, you know what? We don't want the ball at the 4. You have it. So, but John Fox wasn't the only one who fucked up this week.
Who else did?
There was an outpouring of fuck-ups
Oh my gosh,
across
tell
the
me who.
CFoD this week. The first one,
Because obviously I'm not paying attention.
of course not, but we're going to start with Randall. Because Randall could have won that matchup against me, believe it or not.
Really?
Had he not been a homer and started Alfred Morris at the superflex position.
Alfred Morris?
He started Alfred Morris at his
Someone
superflex
offered
position.
to trade me Alfred Morris once and I didn't take
That's
it.
a different league. We
Oh,
don't
okay.
talk about that. That piece of shit league, which I'm hopefully going to win $1,200 in. But either way, the point is, had Randall had 3 players he could have started in that superflex position instead.
Wow.
That would have won him the game, but he didn't. So
Wait, he had a better option than Alfred Morris?
he had 3 better options than Alfred Morris, and many players on bye. In fact, there was only one player on his bench who would have lost him the game
Oh.
instead of Alfred Morris.
Who were some of these players who were better?
The better ones, so he had 2 quarterbacks, Tom Brady and Ben Roethlisberger. You should always bench Tom Brady. That's the first thing you should do.
That's what New England's taught me.
Yes, so that's pretty big fuck up.
Yeah.
And then even James White, he could have started James White and gotten double Alfred Morris's point total, which would have won him the game.
Wow.
But he didn't. However, Randall was not the only one to fuck up. We've also got Justin, who had Matt Breida on his bench.
Who?
Matt Breida, the running back for the 49ers behind Carlos Hyde. But
Never heard of him.
But he scored many more points than Marlon Mack did, and Justin tied, as we all know.
Did he?
He did. He did. And then our third nominee for fuck up is Allen for tying in the first matchup that he was projected to win.
He was the fuck up of the
He
week.
was finally, you are actually
I wasn't the fuck-
you are an honorable mention.
Honorable.
Yes.
I'm honorable.
You're an honorable mention because you benched Austin Eckler. The fuck is wrong with you?
Who?
Austin Eckler, the running back for the Chargers. Everyone knows who Austin Eckler is, Danny.
I have a person on my team named Austin Eckler?
Yes, you have some guy named Austin Eckler on your bench who scored like 27 points last. I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference. That's why you're honorable mention.
I don't believe
you got
you.
your ass kicked by like 60 points, and that wouldn't have made any difference whatsoever. But still, just the fact that you benched a superstar like Austin Eckler, poor decision, Danny. Poor decision. Bad
Oh, he's
form.
a Charger.
Yes. And he probably scored more points yesterday than he has all season. But the point is, you fucked up, but you weren't the biggest fuck up of the week. No, that honor goes to my bitch this last week, Randall. You fucked up.
You fucked up. But you have a week to redeem yourself. That's the word I'm looking for.
He does?
Yes.
How's he going to redeem himself?
Let's break it down.
Ooh.
This is the
CFoD.
Weekly Breakdown.
That's right. I'm putting music to this time because
Oh.
it is finally we know who's good and who's bad. We've
right.
got 6 good, 6 bad. 1 good, 1 bad. Let's do this. Breaking it down. Game number 1 between 2 bads.
Two bads. 2 bads don't make it good. And this is a pretty even projection right now between these 2 bads. You know, for someone who was a clusterfucker favorite, Justin has kind of evened up with the pack here.
Justin has both him and Allen have gone on a 3-game non-losing streak.
Yes, can they lose again? Who knows? They might make the playoffs at this rate. But there is a lot of shit
It's
here.
mathematically possible.
This is one of the most garbage fantasy matchups I've ever seen. There are players here who I didn't even know were in the league. Well, that's not true. I knew all of them were in the league, but players who should not be started on any fantasy roster.
You don't want to start Rex Burkhead?
Rex Burkhead had himself a good game last week.
Good game.
That might be worth a shot, but like Willie Snead,
Probably not.
Jamal Charles, Alan Hearns, who isn't even playing. This is...
Jay Cutler.
This
Didn't he
is-
retire?
Yes, he did. I think
Blake Bortles, doesn't he suck?
Martavis Bryant has 5 points already, so that's what I'm going with. I'm going with Ralph because he already has points.
He already has 11 points. I must have deleted the other points he scored. How does he have 11?
I don't know. 5 from Martavis and...
Suck Up. I deleted Suck Up.
Oh, so Suck Up apparently has 6 points. That might be enough to win. So there's 11 points. So I'm going with Ralph just because they're already in the bank.
Final score, 11-10.
Close matchup. Ralph
All
wins.
right. And since that was our probably the most epic matchup of the week, I'm going to stop the music. All
But
right.
you didn't pick one of those guys.
On to game number 2.
We didn't do the consensus or contention thing, you prick.
That was weird.
Contention?
That was weird.
What happened?
I installed a new thing. I didn't know it worked yet.
I didn't see it. What
Say
happened?
it. Say it and watch the screen.
Say what? But you prick? That one?
Sure. Anyways, consensus.
Consensus.
All right. All right. On to game number 2.
Cody wins. All right. On to game 3.
I thought the script was I was supposed to push the episode along.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but, I mean, what are we going to talk about there? How Alan...
game number 3.
Ooh, you have 15 points already, and Jack Doyle isn't playing, so hopefully Jeff doesn't watch this episode or check his lineup between now and
Probably
Sunday.
won't. He's busy.
Hopefully. And then hopefully Leonard Fournette doesn't play, and Carson Wentz retires and pursues his love of
He
the
is
harp.
old. He is old.
He just wants to play the harp the rest of his life, I think. I think that's what that is. So with all those things, if all those factors line up and those stars align, Jeff's still going to win.
So you're picking Jeff?
I'm picking Jeff.
I'm picking Jeff.
Yeah, I knew you weren't going to pick yourself. So, yeah.
Not
sorry.
anymore.
Don't worry, I want you to win. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks, buddy. On to game number 4 between Black Helmet, Blunson Forte.
He looks like a Steeler.
I know. It's because it's a green screen. I have the green screen on,
Oh, I see.
and his helmet's green.
Ah, I see. It all makes
Yeah.
sense. So, yeah, when you spend more time talking about the graphic than you do the matchup, because Randall wins.
God damn it.
Some of these matchups are going to get pretty boring the rest of the season. Now
Yep.
that half the teams suck and half the teams are
I've
good.
realized that I love the trading of picks until this point in the league, where even this game. This is game number 5. This is the second most exciting game of the week.
And I already have more points than some of these other teams are going to score.
Shut up. In fact, actually, wasn't the low score of the year 52 so far? So I think you've already scored more than Justin
How
did.
about that? Thanks, Antonio. See, I don't know what your problem was. How do you lose with Antonio Brown in your lineup if he's scoring 41 points every week?
Well, that's just it. He did, and then no one else would score points.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll figure out how to make the rest of your guys work, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this match.
Oh, Justin scored 57 points in week 5.
Oh, I see. So I did still beat him. Currently. Wow, that's great.
And Cody scored 62 points in week 5.
Against me.
You almost beat...
With my lockdown defense. Anyway, Tommy wins?
Yes. All right, now on to the big game of the week.
Big game of the week.
The first game where we can say a good versus a good.
Oh, shit. We've got 2 goods up there.
Yeah.
And,
Look at the goods.
wow. 8-2 versus 7-3. Those are the first and the second place matchups going at it.
This is big. This is who wants the buy.
Indeed.
Does
And-
Ashley want to secure it, or does Taserface want to jump up there and say, "Hey, this is mine"?
Well, interesting. But so Ashley currently has more than twice as many points as Josh does, but Josh is still projected to win by 13.
Because he's got DeAndre Hopkins,
He does still have DeAndre
best
Hopkins.
player NA.
Don't know how much Josh has some tough matchups now that I'm looking at it. I don't like DeAndre Hopkins against Patrick Peterson or with Tom Savage at quarterback ever. Even if there wasn't a defense, it's still questionable. AJ Green against Denver.
Yeah, because Denver's been playing such great defense.
Denver
the last
hasn't
2
been
weeks.
hasn't been the same, obviously, but there's still a tough matchup on wide receivers. Let's see. Wow, this could be a good matchup, but I think I gotta lean Josh's way.
So we'll never get to see if the contention thing works.
The fuck was that?
You got to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I installed an add-on, so it automatically
happens whenever you say contention. Oh, cool.
Yeah. But don't say it too many times. I've only got a limited amount of them per week. So
Oh,
because we only do 6 matchups and there's a maximum of 6 a week. So
I see.
Contention? I think that was 6.
Consensus. All right.
All right. So you guys got to see the new Contention. I think we are back up.
Oh, so that's what happens when you say the
Yep.
C word too many times.
I'm just really glad it did
I wasn't
not.
saying not cunt, the other one, the other C word.
Yeah. But, I mean, when it turned off just then, it turned off. So it's not on. You can say Contention all you want. It's
Cunt.
Enshin. Anything you'd like to say to the people before we go?
Everyone, make sure there's still plenty of time to donate to Little Baldwins. There are lots of Little Baldwins out there who need my help. So, with your money, so please do so.
How much have you raised so far?
I haven't counted it since yesterday, so it's tough to say.
All right. Well, anyways, people, sorry for the quick episode. Sorry for the technical difficulties we had just then.
We're a little rusty. It's been 2 weeks since 3 weeks since we've done this.
Pretty much.
Plus,
no,
we
2
haven't-
weeks.
But we haven't.
3 weeks since you hit the button.
Oh, okay.
That's what your mama said.
That's funny.
So, anyways, guys, I hope you're still enjoying the show. I know it's probably only 6 of you at the top watching it. Well, 5 of you because Tommy. And I guess 7 because I'm watching it.
Hey, that bitch bracket's going to be pretty competitive this year.
It's going to be competitive, but it's also going to be boring.
I really wish we were doing the top 7 pick their draft spot because I think the bitch bracket's going to be pretty competitive. That'd be interesting.
What if we did this?
What?
There is no prize money for winning first place. You only get the belt. The prize money goes to the winner of the bitch bracket. Let's do it this year.
That's
yeah, it's a great idea. Austin Eckler is on my team, MVP.
No.
All right, guys.
No one in the bitch bracket.
Anyways, it's been a fun episode. We'll see you guys next week. Go CFoD yourselves.
Go CFoD yourselves. Also, if you're the bitch bracket, you're never getting any money from me.